Do you want to know how I make my Roblox thumbnails? In this video right here right now, I'll be teaching you guys exactly how I make them. Here's an example of some of my thumbnails, and here's an example of the thumbnail we will be making today. Stay tuned and cue the intro. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Dee, and today I'm going to be doing a very requested video. So the main question is, Dee, how do you make your Roblox thumbnails? I've gotten so many comments. I know it's a lot of y'all really want to know. So I'm going to just, give that to you guys today, because why not? I hope this video is helpful, and if something's confusing, I do apologize. I'm not the best at tutorials or how to help videos. So if you can ask me a question in the comments, I'll try my best to break it down and answer if anything's confusing in this video, but I'm going to try my best to be really clear on everything. Okay, so let's get started. So the apps you'll be needing is, of course, Roblox. You also need Frontal, Pixar, and the Wink app. I'm not sure if the Wink app is only for iPhone, but if it is, you can use other things like Mito or InShot or any quality enhancer app to replace the Wink app. So first, you have to start off with a background image. I do Adopt Me content, so I'm going to look up Adopt Me backgrounds, but if you do something else like NM2 content or any other game, you can just look up a background of that game specifically. When you find a good one like this, for example, you want to hold down on it and press save. I'm going to put on the screen 3 different images that you guys can screenshot and crop if you don't want to look it up, I guess, for whatever reason. And you guys can take that to use if you want. So this is where the app PicsArt comes in. You want to open the PicsArt app. Then I think you have to make an account to use PicsArt. You can just use your Google account or something. And then you want to click on the plus button. And then you want to click on the image that you just saved to your camera roll, the Adopt Me background, or whatever game you chose. Then you want to press on Tools, the second little icon on the left, and then you want to crop it. You want to press on 16:19 because that's the YouTube size ratio for not only videos but also for thumbnails. Also, I was cropping out the little Roblox logo things. And to do that, I basically just zoomed in a little bit so that it was not visible at all. Make sure not to zoom in too much. You want to still obviously have the full image. I just crop out the Roblox logo thing, that's it. And when you finish cropping it, you want to press on Effects and then click on Blur. Tap on the blur effect once more to have the adjustments bar pull up, and then you want to lower it. But you want the background to be blurred out basically, but not too blurred out to the point where you can't tell that's Adopt Me in the background. But also, you don't want it to be too visible because then the focus will be on the background, and you want it to be blurred out so people can focus on the text, for example, or your robot's avatar and the thumbnail itself, not the background. Then you want to scroll to where it says stickers and press on it. Then you want to search up array. This is optional, you do not have to do this, but I like to add the sunshine ray effect. It's right there, it looks like this. I like to add that to the background on the thumbnails before I add text or the Roblox avatar, because I don't know, I just think it looks nice and a lot of people do it. So if you want to do this, you can. If you do not want to, you do not have to. And then I like to, adjust a little bit. So I press blend and then I change it. I usually like to do screen or overlay, but I decided to go with screen. I've been using screen a lot recently. And then I lower it just a bit. And then I also change the opacity, which you'll see me doing in this clip. So just watch what I do for my settings. So one thing I like to do is also lock the ray overlay, because when you are adding other things to the thumbnail, you don't want to accidentally lose something in the background. So I lock the ray so that it doesn't move at all. And I was also making sure that the ray was centered in the middle, because sometimes it doesn't look like it is, it's kind of wonky, so I adjusted it a bit. So when your ray is finally centered, you press apply, and this is now where Roblox comes in. So once Roblox is loaded, you want to search up Catalog Avatar Creator, and then join the experience. By the way, we're doing this so we can get our avatar in the thumbnail. So once the game loads, I just walk immediately straight to an empty space. I go really far back. It's supposed to be a clean screen background, so if it's not, then wait for the game to entirely load. If you don't want to use your own avatar, you can press the catalog at the top button and press on for example, preppy, because that's my style. And you can take a bunch of different people's published outfits pretty much, and you can use them for your thumbnail if you want to. Just make sure you don't, of course, claim them as yours or anything, but you could use theirs if you want because it's free to use. Personally, I prefer to use my own avatar though, so I decided to use that one. Also, please be careful on the one to decide to use. You want to avoid using avatars that have like head particles like this. I don't think the hearts that I had on the first one wasn't bad, but the bubbles, for example, on this avatar were very painful to like, have in my thumbnail for another video that I did. So I had to like completely erase them. So avoid using particles that are floating around you. Also, you can kind of see like in this clip that there's like a darkness in this area. So you make sure that you're like in the brightest like part of the game possible. You just don't want your thing to be too dark avatar. So make sure your avatar is facing the way of the brightness. Now, you do not have to do this, but there's also some emotes that you can use for the avatar to like do a pose in the thumbnail. Now you're gonna press on the sparkling thing on the bottom where it says effects. Here you click on poses, and here you can like actually adjust like, your avatar to like, do any pose. You can adjust the head, the arms, any part of the body. I don't typically do this, but like I probably should start doing it. It's really advanced and it makes your thumbnails look better. But I typically, like when I'm making my thumbnails, I do it the same day of posting, so I like rush to make them. So I never have time to like do all this, but you could do it if you want to. It does end up like making your thumbnail look extra nice with extra detail. So this is the pose I ended up with. Now you're gonna press on the eye, and then you're gonna start taking some screenshots. I typically like to get like the side view. A lot of people, or you can do the front view, but I don't know. Sometimes I like to put my character all the way in the corner, and I feel like depending on the corner you put it on, you want to change the view up. So like it just looks a little bit better in my opinion. Having just like a straight avatar for a thumbnail, sometimes it looks good, sometimes it doesn't. So just experiment, planning your hair with thumbnails what it look like, and if you think it will look better with your avatar being straight, then keep it like that. If you think it will look better with the side, then do that. After having all of your screenshots, you want to make sure, by the way, that you take multiple angles, and just in case you decide to change your mind about something. Now go to your camera roll, pick which screenshot you want to use for your thumbnail, and crop the excess part of the green screen images so that you just have your avatar and the green screen only in it. Now you want to go to Safari or Google. You want to search up remove background. This is so that you can remove like the green screen. You can use the top one that said like remove BG, or you can use photo room. I use photo room because it just comes on better quality for me. Now you want to press on start from a photo and upload the green screen image that you just cropped out. Once it loads, you want to press download and then standard resolution and save. This is how it should look in your camera roll. Now go back to PicsArt, and then you want to press add photo and then add the image we just saved from the background remover. I like to add shadow. You don't have to do this. I'm just like decorating it basically to look better. And I'm also going to add a white border. I don't like to make the white border around it too big or too small. Just like, that size is good for me. It just looks cleaner, and you don't want to make it too big because then it'll just look really bad. Sorry. Now, depending on which side your Roblox avatar is facing, you want to put it on the left or the right of the screen. Then you want to go to stickers and search up Adopt Me. Depending on what your video is about, I like to use these stickers to like pretty much help decorate it. My thumbnail is basically going to be like trading a Mega Bat Dragon. I don't know, that's just like what I came up with. So I'm going to look up like a trading window, for example. If you want to be more like detailed, you can like just go play actual Adopt Me, take a picture of the actual trade window for like realism. But I just was rushing, so I just took a random trade window that was in stickers, and then I added like Mega Bat Dragon and pretty much just decorated it. I like to like use the adjust panel to like change the shadows and the hue to make it pink, and all this other stuff to just, brighten it up a little bit. So basically, whatever your thumbnail is going to be about, you're going to just like add things to like, fill up the screen. Not really like fill it up or to make it cramped, but like, just like add little things. Like if your video is a trading video, you want to add like a trade in the thumbnail. If your video is like about trolling or something, then you want to put like 2 avatars maybe, and like have like a little text bubble saying like, I don't know, some kind of like troll message. Just like whatever related to your thumbnail, you want to like decorate it to that. I also like to edit and adjust my Roblox avatar because I feel like it just looks better when you like, change the contrast and like the saturation and all that stuff. And you just make it brighter, it looks better. Don't leave it like how it looks when it comes straight from Roblox. You should edit it to make it pop out more. Press the save button at the top and then open Fonto. Then you want to press on the camera icon on the bottom and press photo albums and then add the image we just saved from PicsArt. There's filters, but I don't really advise you to use any of these because we're going to adjust it at the end by ourselves. So now we're going to press add text. My video is about treating a Mega Bat Dragon, so I'm going to put that in like the text. You want to make sure that you do not put the full thing in one sentence. You want to break apart the words to make everything look clear and to fit nicely. And I do recommend having the text be in big text. When it's really small and kind of hard to read, especially like when you like look at a video from YouTube, you have to be able to see what the thumbnail says. And if it's like unreadable, then no one will really want to click on your video because they don't know what your thumbnail is even saying. So don't make the text too small, but also not overly big. Also, here's a look at some of the fonts I have downloaded. I know a lot of you guys really wanted to see this. So here's some of my fonts. If you guys have any fonts that you don't see here, but you want to like, lend some, go and comment them down below for people that may want them. Also, if you do not know how to download fonts, then look up a tutorial. It's very simple, or maybe I'll make a YouTube short. Just comment down below if you want that, but it's really easy. All you have to do is just go to the font.plum and then just download them and search it up and download them. Very simple. But if you want a tutorial, I don't mind giving you one. I'm gonna speed this up though. Okay, so I like to style the text with, typically I do white stroke. It really depends. And then I decorate it with vibrant colors. I actually do this little thing where I put two different shades of a color and then I change the gradients. If you don't know how to do that, then just copy what I do, rewatch the video, slow it down. But yeah, I like to use bright colors preferably because when it's more vibrant, people are more in tune to tap on your video because the colors are popping, everything looks great and it's vibrant and saturation is on point. It makes you want to actually click on their video. And a good example of a non-decent saturated thumbnail would be this. This thumbnail isn't bad, but as you can see, the text is just really pastel colored and it just doesn't look the best. It could be brighter and better and more vibrant. And a good saturated and vibrant thumbnail would look like this. And this is a huge difference. Definitely your thumbnails look more like the second one. It's more vibrant and the colors are popping off. Everything looks great and a lot of people want to click on the second thumbnail because it's so bright and attractive. Overall, you have more of a chance of someone clicking on the second thumbnail because of how vibrant the colors are and just how everything works together. Another thing that I want to add is that it's totally okay to change your mind on some things. If you want to change up the text, that's okay. You do not have to stick with your same design. And also, I went back to Pixar to change the shading a little bit and put it a little bit lower so I could fit the text. And that's okay. If you have to go back and re-edit something and replace the photo, you can do that. It's literally fine. There's no reason to rush your thumbnail. Do whatever you think is best. And if you do not like something, you can always change it. And here in this clip, I'm adding emojis, just filling it up, adding some cute little emojis to just make the thumbnail a little bit cuter. I like to decorate a little bit. If you guys want any more tutorials or tip videos from me, comment down below what exactly you want a tutorial on and I'll try my best to do it. Here I'm just adding some stickers to decorate a little bit. Maybe this thumbnail might have been better without some of these stickers I added, but they were still really cute. And if this is extra detail, if you want to go back to Pixar after you're done with Bonto, you can go right back to Pixar and add some more stickers over the text and stuff if you want to. So yeah, I decided to leave it like this, and then I like to go to the camera roll after I save from Pixar and adjust the photo. I like to change up the brilliance, the highlights, the shadows. I like to change everything and contrast just to make it pop more and brighter. And you gotta change the saturation, the vibrance. You have to be very careful not to make things too bright or overwhelming. It has to be just enough. You can look just at my settings, just try to copy a little bit. Also, I don't use the thick tint. I don't touch the definition too much because it makes it darker. And also I do not put too high up sharpening because it just turns it white. I put it up to 3 at most. But yeah, this is what I decided to leave off with. And then I opened the Wink app and I go to press on quality restoration. Then you can use HD or Ultra HD. They're both good. I typically just use the best one, Ultra HD. Try now. And then I upload the photo and then I just sit and wait for it to load. And this is the final product. This is how it looks to the original and after. I'm not sure if you can tell the difference, but I definitely can. It's more sharp and more clear after using the Wink app. And if you are not able to see this, then try this out for yourself with any random photo. You will see that the quality enhances by a lot. This is the base from Pixar, what I started off with. This is after Fonto. This is after adjusting the colors in my camera roll adjustments, and also after adding stickers with Pixar. And this is it with the quality restoration being added to it. This is the final product. I hope this video was helpful to you guys. Someone also likes to add this little white border as well, but I didn't do it. But I used Pixar to add that white border, by the way. I hope this video was very helpful to you guys. If you guys want any more tutorials or editing videos or some type of tutorial help video, let me know down below in the comments. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask them down below in the comment section. I'll try my best to respond and answer. Bye, everyone.